Put it on the.
Okay,
Bluetooth.
they're both recording.
Okay. Let's go.
So, how did you find the transition to university, and did anything surprise you?
It's a long time ago now. It's not quite a stretch. Look, it's one of the big changes in your life. You're going from living at home to essentially living by yourself and having to look after yourself and be responsible for everything. But it's also a great time of your life too, and there's so much that happens at university. I mean, aside from your work, of course, you've got to study and study hard and so on, but there's so many other opportunities as well. And it's when you look back years later, you realise they're some of the best years of your life. So
Yes.
it's important to take advantage of all the opportunities you can get while you have them now. Do things you wouldn't have possibly done otherwise.
So, what can you recall from your first year of university?
My first year, what can I recall? Oh well, I mean, obviously, it was. I mean, coping with university life is a challenge in many ways, as you're no doubt finding yourself.
Yep.
The pace of the courses is so much faster than at school.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
And you quickly realise that it's up to you there's no one really there telling you what to do and get on with it. It's up to you to do it, and if you don't do it, well, the first month or 2 or 3, no one might notice, but it will catch up on you, and you soon realise that you really have to be disciplined to get everything done as well as do everything you want to do.
Yeah.
In terms of subjects, was there any major differences between high school and university?
Well, I guess the big difference is that university you basically just picked a specialist topic. So
And
I
what
was,
did
I
you
was
pick?
actually doing mathematics, in fact, for my first degree.
Oh, okay.
And it was actually more specialised than the degree you can do here now. So I didn't have to do a lot of other subjects. I didn't have to do the general studies courses and things, which are now part of the degree. So I really was, from the start, actually a fairly specialist degree. Which is, there's good and there's bad to that, but
Yeah.
it was there was a big change from school from that respect.
As being a specialist, you probably immerse your life in astronomy and astrophysics. What do you like to do for downtime, like for hobbies or something like that?
Well, you can see my bike behind you. You also look there. You see my running shoes. I like to run actually. Running's my running orienteering. In fact, it's a sport I
Okay,
do.
cool.
Mhm.
Well, so did you ever consider being a sportsman?
Yeah, I did think about it. I mean, I used to actually be a pretty competitive runner when I was a student, but I wasn't quite good enough to be at that. I mean, to be a proper professional sportsman, you've got to really be at the top level. And I was good, but not that good.
Were you inspired by any prominent scientists?
I don't know if I'm inspired. I mean, I guess I would have heard talks and lectures and read books. There's no one individual though who I saw and thought I want to be like that. No, it was just that science interested me, and it was always had questions, and
Oh, okay.
science is a way of answering questions and thinking of the big things in life.
Makes sense. Yeah, want to stop it?
Yeah.